EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the LA Chargers. Set for a start, it's Dicker the kicker. Cameron Dicker with a run-up, and off we go from SoFi Stadium. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Willis. He'll find the rookie here from Texas Tech. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
In motion, there goes Bell. Now Willis. This is caught. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tutu Atwell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Successful and makes the score Dolphins 8, Chargers nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. He can't get him down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Back to Hampton on 1st down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
3rd and 2.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Going quickly out to the right side. Trotty! And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Herbert now. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Omarion Hampton. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
He felt his pain.
And you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. Herbert. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it first and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Willis looking to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Miami.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Back to throw, Willis. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Could be four-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Right back to the air with Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Dolphins.
This time Willis will throw it. And this one too low.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion, there goes Bell. Now this time, Willis throwing it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action, Willis. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And the Dolphins first down.
So after a second 4th down conversion on the drive, they'll soldier on. It's another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2-2 Atwell as time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Last play of the half, Willis. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Willis will look to throw it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe it'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7. Willis. He finds Douglas complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Willis out of the gun. Completes it to Douglas. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now receiver in motion left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Chargers 22, Dolphins 20.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Again, it's Hampton. And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route.
Complete
So the completion good for just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
And it'll be second
Brings up
down.
2nd and 7.
Final minute now in the third
41-yard
quarter.
line.
Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. In motion, there goes Bell. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Second down and 8. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw, Willis. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Douglas, the man in motion. Willis, got to have this one. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. It's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
And the Dolphin first down.
Willis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Greg Dulcich there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
In motion, there goes Bell. Now Willis to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Willis to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Willis. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Willis. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Miami.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, here's Willis. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
Willis to throw.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big game. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Now Willis. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Malik Willis scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Dolphins 31.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing, Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Willis, he'll look to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Willis back to throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now 1st and goal.
Dragon 60. 70, 79.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 38, Chargers 37.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert to throw. That's to Omarion Hampton out of the backfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes